Good morning, children. Remember last week we were discussing parts of a whole, how different fractions make up a whole. We found out that 6/6 make a whole, that 10/10 make a whole, that 3/3 make a whole. Well done, we've all understood that now. We all understand. If I've got 4/6, how much more do I need to make a whole? 2/6. And we did very, very well. And then we moved on to fractions. And we used the word equivalent fractions. The word equivalent means the same as. What does it mean? The same as. For example, a half is exactly the same as 2/4. And we cheated a little bit, we used our fraction rule to find them all out. We found out that a half is exactly the same as 2/4. That is exactly the same as 6/12. Today, we're going to abandon our fraction rule and we're going to show you how to work it out in another way. I'll go across the other side, and here we've got a whole, which Mr. Wise has split up into 2 equal parts, each worth, of course, a half. And using my fraction rule, I found out that a half is exactly the same as 2/4. Oh, but Mr. Wise said you can't use your fraction rule anymore. So, this is what I've decided to do. I've decided not to cut it into 2, but to cut it again, just along here. So that 1/2, the whole is now worth how many parts? 1, 2, 3, 4 equal parts. So each one of those parts is worth 1/4. So what have I actually done? I've cut it along there, I've cut it in 2. So I multiply it by 2. And I multiply the top one, the numerator, by 2. And I'm left with 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. And I found out that 1/2, which is here, is the same as 2/4. Now, we're going to recap. We're going to do it again. This time, 1/2, I'm going to split it into 3 ways. 1, 2, 3. And as we can see now, the whole is now worth how many? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So a half, I've split it into 1, 2, 3 ways. So I multiply it by 3, multiply it by 3, and that is worth 3/6. That half here, just this half, not both the halves, just this half here, is the same as 3/6, is equivalent to 3/6. Now, I'm going to give you a little bit of a problem. Supposing I've got a half and I need to create 8s. How many times do I need to, will that fit into 8? How many? 4, well done. So if I multiply that by 4 and multiply that by 4, my answer should be 4 sets of 2 make 8. 4 ones are 4. Let's try and prove that. What have we got to split it up into? 4 different sections. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. And how many equal parts are now in the whole? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we'll put them all into 8s. Can you see at the back? Good. Now found out that 1/2 is the same as 1, 2, 3, 4 8 by working it out by this method. Right, children, before I leave you, let's just work this one out then. 1/2 is worth how many 12ths? Who can tell me what to do? That's right. How many sets of 2 fit into 12? 6, that's correct. So I multiply it by 6. 6. And if you get your fraction board, you will find that 1/2 is indeed exactly 6/12. Right, children, I've set out the work you have to do this morning. I'll leave you to it.